Before God turns away from you and refuses to talk to you. As mentioned in Surah Allah, verse 77, Allah will neither address them, look at them, nor will He purify them. A painful chastisement lies ahead of them. What have they done? In the beginning, we're told, there shall be no share in the life to come for those who sell away the covenant of Allah and their oaths for a trivial gain. Thus, from this verse, I can establish, starting from this verse, establish from the other Quran ayats that Prophet Muhammad sold away his covenant uh, and oaths for a trivial gain. Apart from believing in Allah, the one Allah, what is the covenant of Allah? So that we will see in Surah Nahl. I will show you through the Quran ayats from 90 onwards in Surah Nahl. I will be coming live soon. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. This is me again. Greetings. Uh, this is self-help also. I am not prepared as usual, but we'll be discovering. Let's see how many Quran ayats we can discover on this. And now, if you can see it for sure, right? Because there has come this ayat to my attention. Surah Allah, third chapter of the Quran, verse 77. As for those who sell the faith. So, excuse me, I'm trying to go fast, so cracking up. As for those who sell the faith they owe to Allah and their own plighted word for a small price, meaning the covenant, right? And oaths you make to one another. They have no portion in the hereafter. So selling them, also I forgot to say this, as selling the oaths for a small price. And did he then sell, Prophet Muhammad sell the oaths and the covenant, apart from the covenant that there is one God and we must have faith in Allah. There is another covenant which I will show you in Surah Nahl, ayat 90. Okay, so continuing with the ayat here, they shall have no portion in the hereafter, nor will Allah speak to them or look at them on the day of judgment, nor will He cleanse them. They shall have a grievous penalty. So now going to Surah Nahl, ayat 90. But before that, let me see what I found here. And those who have wronged, and remember on the day we'll raise up each nation a witness. Okay, this is 89. There are many translations. No, this is 84. Permitted to the disbelievers, the day will come when we raise up a witness from every community, when the disbelievers will not be allowed to make excuses or amends. 85, wronged, see the punishment. 86, and when those who associate others with Allah see the partners, they will say, our Lord, these are our partners to you whom we used to invoke in worship besides you. But they will throw at them the statement, indeed you are liars, partners with Allah. Okay, so partners with Allah. Not clear in the Quran what it means by partners with Allah.
unless we read Surah Araf, verse 31, 33, that by the permission you can associate with Allah. Right? So here this and there that in Surah Araf, you can check, and they will impart to Allah. The day submission, not important. Another thing in Surah Nahl ayat, I was just reading through it, so I'm not prepared, but discovery online. Let me also, before I go on, let me just check my live chat. You can ask questions if you like, because I don't know, due to my health, I don't know when I'm going to end this live stream. So thanks to YouTube live stream also that I can, it will help me discover about Islam more and clarify the confusions that are there. That I also had as a Shia, and now an ex-Shia and an ex-Muslim. So in this Surah Nahl, it says that Rasulullah has one duty, and that is to impart the message, delivery of the message, even as they may reject him. Your only duty is to impart that message of Allah, the message of Allah, and mention the day you resurrect. Every nation, again it's repeated, a witness over them from themselves, i.e. the Prophet, and we will bring you, O Muhammad, as a witness over these, i.e. your nation. And we have sent down to you the book as clarification for all things, and as guidance and mercy and good tidings for the Muslims. Clarification for all things. And we have to search like this, and now we have gone wrong. Indeed, Allah orders justice and good conduct and giving help to relatives. So now all the time it's his relatives, like you see in Surah Hashar. The Fi is for his relative, himself, and then his relatives, his near of kin. But what about the other relatives, others' relatives, right? Who are disbelievers who have opposed him, so-called opposition, as the word has a very wide meaning. It may not mean fight, combat with him or fight him, but it could mean protest, it could mean cutting away from him, splitting away, and all that, cutting off from him. Giving help to relatives and forbids immorality, indecency, and all. But remember that ayat also, that I walk away from indecent acts or talks in a dignified manner, peaceful, saying peace to them. But then there are other ayats that confuse us, how he punishes people. And in this life also, through the hands of the Muslims, Surah Ashur ayats, which I have found lately. So to keep that in view and consideration. And bad conduct and oppression. Bad conduct. Could it be wicked, blameworthy, shameful, and oppressive? Wicked, blameworthy. Yes, so, and bad, bad. Immorality, bad conduct, and oppression. So if I can show you now, let's see, against him. Oh, where he's gone against this, the covenant. So do you realize that this ayat, surely Allah enjoins justice. So this is also one of God's covenants. Apart from the covenants he took from the prophets and the covenant of being, believing in Allah and the last day. That covenant also, right? That is the one I showed you previously in that ayat in my notes. Did I show you? and the one to believe in Allah. Wait a minute, this covenant, where is it? Behold, Allah took, Al Imran verse 81. Behold, Allah took the covenant of the Prophet, saying, I give you a book and wisdom. Then comes to you a messenger confirming what is with you. Do you believe in him and render this covenant? So it's only about believing in him and all this, and render him help. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to this other ayat. Okay, so here, remember, you might say now I've asked you to turn away from Islam. That's because I found this ayat, 77 of Al Imran. God will not speak to you. God will look away from you, right? Look at them. Nor even, look away from you, meaning on the day of judgment. So this is why the title of this is Turn Back from Islam Now. And back here, how is this a covenant? Indeed, Allah orders justice. It is an order. And remember the day when we will raise up every nation. It is an order, and these are the covenants, commands of Allah. And fulfill, 91, sorry. And fulfill the covenant of Allah when you have taken it. So, 91 ayat after 90. O believers. So this is a covenant, not only a command. So looking at the succeeding, the other ayat after this, the ayat after this ayat. Allah commands justice. So it's a commandment and it's a covenant. Good, thank God for this, the 91 verse. He forbids all shameful deeds and injustice and rebellion. Okay? He instructs you that you may receive admonition, rebellion, oppression, bad conduct. But you're going to say, okay, the Jews were in rebellion with him. And this is a covenant, remember 91, right? And fulfill the covenant of Allah when you have taken it. And do not break oaths after the confirmation while you have made Allah over you a security, i.e. witness. And do not break oaths after the confirmation, but Allah changes his ayat. This is a covenant. And that is a command. And then Allah's, and fulfill the covenant of Allah when you have taken it. And do not break oaths. So this is a covenant. That is a command. And as a prophet, what are you to do, or what are you asked to do? Oh yes, a prophet never defrauds. Which ayat was that now? It's in one of my videos I've put. So I'll have to search for it. In Al Imran or somewhere. Okay, prophet never defrauds. So he, and doesn't, withhold the spoils of war. So you can say that with the Surah Hashar ayats, that actually he says that the power belongs to him. God has given him authority, absolute. It's like absolute authority. He can do what he please. But to trust, put that trust in him. He's a false prophet, and so I've proved that, also that. And so God has given him power, and it was due to Allah. And we're told these Muslims that they were covetous. They wanted the booty. Uhud, the battle of Uhud, the verses in the Quran. And so That's why in Surah Hashar this is mentioned. What's mentioned is that all power belongs to, Allah gives authority to whomever He likes, and He has given authority to this messenger against whomever He pleases. He has authority. But however, you would say the fire will go to them, those who broke the houses and all. But that to because of their ego, so the Muslims' ego has come up. Another point is that to bring their ego down, and they are all this not according to the Shias. They say that in the Battle of Uhud, only Ali, Hamza was martyred, but Ali, or in the Battle of Badr, Hamza was martyred. I thought. Anyways, you can check that. It's not that important, right? Hope not. I'm really bad at that. But this doesn't mean that I don't see what I see now due to Surah Hasharite. Now, even a donkey can see that, right? How confusing, and then going here and there. So let me try to make it very, very simple. You look at Surah Hasharite, where the Jews were evacuated. Jews were evacuated. But I will mention, okay, yeah, Jews were evacuated. Let's go to Surah Hashar ayat. And their houses were broken. 2. Surah Hashar ayat 2. He it is who caused those who disbelieved of the followers of the book to go forth from their homes. I think some kind of resistance is coming here. They're telling me to go back to Surah Nahl. I don't know. I have these invisible friends purging me. They're good ones. Thank you. सूर्य नहल आयत पे जाएं इधर ऊपर. What is his duty? Here, on one hand, we're told his duty is to only deliver the message. Then if they turn away, so they split or something, but the shaku or shaki, the word in Surah, who split, which is, sorry, not who split, but yes, because they opposed the messenger in Surah Ashar ayat. So if they turn away, the word here used is, let me also check this. What's the turn away? The wallow. Okay? Not shaqi or shaku, opposed. Then if they turn away, your duty, this is his duty, is only to preach the clear message. Hear this. Here we're told this. So if they turn away, okay, you might say that they protested against him and they were giving him a hard time. And in Surah Azab, we're told, yeah, and they, what are we told in Surah Azab, verse 60? Oh, yes, these hypocrites. If they turn away, they're hypocrites. They join you and then they try to destroy the very roots of the cause, the good, whatever this thing is, cause is that you're working for, right? So the hypocrites and those in whose hearts is a disease, and the rumor mongers, or what's the other word used in that ayat 61 or 60. And then find them where, oh no, okay, again. So find them and seize them and massacre them. Is this right? So here we're told his only duty, if they turn away, Your duty is only to convey the message in a clear way. Another ayat also like don't compel them. If you compel them, this and that. So would you now, Muhammad or messenger, compel them to embrace Islam, the true religion? And this ayat number is 82. Does it say duty here? Let me see. Then if they turn away, then only upon you the conveyance is the clear. What? Oh, sorry. Excuse me. What? Excuse me, sorry. Then if they turn away, then only upon you is the conveyance the clear. To make it clear. Okay, this is in Arabic. To make it clear. To make what clear? The message. It and them and you. This book could really confuse you. And Allah has made for you out of that which He has created shades and has made for you places of refuge. And He has so enjoy them, has made for you garments to protect you from the heat, coats of mail to protect you, but not from the fire of Allah and scalding water coming on your head, boiling, and iron rods hitting you. Oh, it should be for the hypocrites, right? Who there must look. Look, see, I have thought about this. That a religion, please bring a religion that is safe from hypocrisy. Hypocrites cannot harm this religion and not mete out violent uh, punishments, such. We can dodge them, right? Hypocrites. Kabaddi, 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 kabaddi. You know that sports in East Asia. I mean, Asia, sorry, Eastern world. Huh? We can dodge the hypocrites. Nothing to fear. What is. And why do you want to put iron rods and scalding water boiling on? No, no. Look, hypocrites, my dear friends, come here. Shaitan also. Don't worry. Shaitan can also come here. I invite you. Am I being too presumptuous or with God, against God? This philosophy of evil I just could not understand. I put it in my diary a long time ago. Hypocrites coming up. Okay, maybe he's the one. He's a sick person, maybe. He needs help. No, no. Oh, he needs help. Scolding. What if he, like what he did to Huye? Huye? Bint. Not Bint because it's for the daughter. Bin Akhtab. Oh, cut throats and like with the sword, like two parts. Before you know it, you have two parts. You're dead in two parts, like from the head. Sword goes through my body. Two parts. And do not after like in the battle, don't do this to their limbs. What amputate them and all that cut. Maybe after they die. But of course you can strike at their very fingertips. Acha, the Shias you have also lied. No, no, I must not blame you for lying. But I tell you here, the Sunnis are right. Jange Ahad, the bad. What jang? Oh, but Abu Bakr all ran away. Why? These hypocrites. Abu Bakr, Umar bin Khattab, Abu Bakr bin, we don't know. Yes, Bi Fatma Zahra said, oh, son of Okay, maybe somewhere I did. No, no. What did she say to him? I now have to go to the speech. I talk too much. No, 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 no. Bibi Fatima Zahra. No, no. He said. She said, Bibi Fatima and Abu Bakr speech. Where is her speech to Abu Bakr? Oh, son of speech. Actually, it should be speech to. What a great. God bless my English. Allah upon it. Fatima then turned to the crowd and said, surely you are Allah's slaves. Sorry. Oh, oh, you know what I've done? I've gone on my tab, sorry, and this was on my side, lying there. It's gone to sleep beside me. No, just kidding. Oh, so have I been doing all the research here? And that's terrible. Please bear with me. I'm senile now. Fatima's speech. Oh, special speech to Abu Bakr. Right? My preposition, yeah, gone. Phrases. God bless the immortal historic sermon. This is, I don't have to be afraid. This is my past website of any copyright infringement, but I must not be rude and not be scared. The life of Fatima Zahra, the principal was, where's her speech? Historic sermon. And who's it by? Sorry. Bakr Sharif al Qurashi. Or Qureshi? Qurashi. No, no, it's not Qureshi. That's Pakistani way of. This is maybe he's Irani or Arab, Iraqi. Fatima, I don't know. Anyways, could bear no more, for the severe procedures of Abu Bakr against her were very painful. But where does it start? Her 19 years old and historic began her speech with the praise to Allah. Praise be to Allah for that which He bestowed upon us, and all this favors created, beneficial, abundant benefaction which He offered, and all this He recommended, gained of His abundance. Allah, Surah Hashara. I bet if someone who knows that Allah has given them abundance, do you think they would go around breaking houses, evacuating them from their homelands just because they opposed Allah and His Messenger, and they're disbelievers? I bear witness that there is no without a partner. Your father is the partner. A statement with Cynthia. And then how does she address Abu Bakr? What is this? I too bear witness that my father Muhammad, the slave, exalted, knew what was to follow. And then may the blessings of my father. Fatma kept on her speech saying, you are Allah's slave. Okay. How did she address Abu Bakr? Maybe it's not here. I can't find it. Oh. And this son of, did she say son of or something? Abu Bakr has revolved a mouth of politics. Just sorry, you'll have to bear patiently here. Searching. My eyes are hurting. What's happened? Oh, son of Abu? Yes, she has said it. Quhafa. Is it in the book of Allah that you inherit your father and I do not inherit my father? What does this mean, Abu Quhafa? Oh, right? No, this is a good meaning. Oh, Abu Quhafa, meaning? No. She addressed him by his father's name, Uthman Abu Quhafa ibn Amir. Oh, was the so great Abu Bakr, you see? Shias, you notice the? Another see? Okay, Ali Imran. I show you my Shias in Ali Imran. I've got some verses ready, remember, from previous live streams. Ali Imran Jange Battle of Uhud. I'm let me see whatever gains. No, but B. Fatma Zahra did not. Okay, insult son of Abu Bakr, addressing him by his father's name. She was very. The religion before Allah. Where was I now? Signs of Allah. I do not believe one. No, Uhud. Where are among the people are some who are interested. And as for those, behold, they took a covenant. Say, O people of the book. And then when does it come to barring trifling annoyance? O you who believe, take not into your intimacy those outside. Allah did indeed fulfill his promise to you. Al Imran verse 152. With his permission, we're about to annihilate your enemy. With Allah, remember you Muslims. In Uhud is also very new Muslims until you flinched and fell to disputing about the order and disobeyed it. Disobeyed. So the Sunnis, what they do is really respect Umar and Abu Bakr when they're disobeying Rasulullah. They were there. Umar was there, I'm sure. Even maybe Uthman was there too. And after he brought you inside of the booty which you covet. You are such Muslims, I tell you. Terrible Abu Bakr and Umar and, sorry. But wait. This just my, what this ayat is saying. And I thought, yes, we have worked it out, Shia, as well. Sunnis, but you will, yes, today you are going to rejoice because, Yazid Zindabad, Hussein Murdabad, Abu Bakr Zindabad, Umar Zindabad, Uthman Zindabad. Zindabad. Okay? Long live. But not Muhammad. Because now I've seen it and I've left behind Shia, Sunni. But the Sunni, you also on Prophet Muhammad, you will kill me. Right? So I not say Prophet Muhammad, Zindabad. I say Murdabad. Oh, sorry, come out. Sorry. I not mean to, but look what he has done. At least from our mouth we are saying, like we say Shias, that, we're not killing anyone. We just from our mouth because God said, curse those disbelievers. Angels, Allah even curses them. There's a ayat. I just said Murdabad. But what he has done in Surah Hashar, we are told it is beyond my mind. Felt it disputing, and so now you Shias come here. Right? Come here. And you see this, my friends and respected Shias, my family members, my community, all you come here. I'm worried about you because God will not speak to us. He has harapt, he has snatched, he has misappropriated, and with such tyranny and terrorism in Surah Hashar that it just escaped us. But, with such and it escaped us because such cleverness, we are told. And here also, what? So you see, Sunnis, for you, respected Sunnis. Hmm? So the Muslim Sahabas with him, coveting. So he's teaching them, but Allah forgive. God, oh sorry, excuse me, Shias, but he forgave you for being disobedient to the messenger. Now he's finishing even his Muslims, and the Shias know this, that there were no real Muslim believers with them. Only Ali. Hamza got again I martyred. What have I got on here? Excuse me. Just to check if my dishes are just now I'm running out of spoons, but I say that I die and save people. Oh no, it's not on. Sometimes when the water heater is on, this duck duck thing happens, but the water heater is not on. So me dying, but before I die, no, I'm not a show off, right? Should be sure Jesus Christ coming, Bible's coming. Be sure you are fully paid, Zara. And I getting scared. Why your left hand should not know what your right hand is giving. Jesus Christ coming. So what this now? Then did he divert you from your foes in order to test you and test who are the hypocrites and who are the true believers? And only Imam Ali, a handful like Salman Farsi and Bilal, Habshi, and who else were there? So, but not Umar, Abu Bakr, Uthman. They all run. But now I will correct you, Shias also. Oh. So embrace yourselves. Then did he divert you from your foes in order to test you, but he forgave you. So now these Muslims have kavet. Kavet means greed. Greeding for the booty. Did he divert you from your foes in order to test you? 153. Behold, you were climbing up the high ground. You've seen the Message movie without even casting a side glance at anyone. And the messenger in your rear was calling you back. There did Allah give you one distress after another. Gave Sahabas distress one after another by way of requital to teach you a lesson, not to grieve for the booty, covetousness, greed. He's finished all the Muslims. Like, we not to believe in the as a Shia, right? Why should we believe in? Yes, Shias tell us why should we believe in? We not to believe in Abu Bakr, Uthman, and Sahabas, that all Sahabas were believers, true believers. This ayat is exposing their covetousness, but Allah forgive. You disobey the messenger orders, but Allah keep forgiving you. But I know why he didn't kill you Muslims. He needed you. But Shias, he needed them for Surah Hashar. In Medina, when they go to Medina, or are they in Medina now? Later. So everyone is bad for him. Everyone is bad, not coming up to the standard, very high standards of his, I must say. For the messenger, everyone is bad. I not mean to offend anyone, right? 153, behold, you were climbing up. So in short, what happened is that that the bounty that escaped them, and for the messenger must be really himself. Surah Tahrim breaking oath now, he's allowed. Because Allah tell him, why you make an oath and make something unlawful for yourself, what Allah has made lawful for you. Acha, now he's distressed himself. Do you see it? And the ayats don't say this, but did you get? And I'll tell you, I show you. You see how you need to see this Quran is neutrally first, not as a Sunni, not as a Shia. First, you take the Quran ayat, Salamat Tabatabai said, Quran complete, meaning one Quran ayat explain other Quran ayat. And when this itself coming from a hypocrite word, so you need to really see that is he a true prophet? And I tell you why. He's put the blame on the Muslims, coveting for booty and all this. Then why does he need to restore that fi money, fi wealth, property from the Jews in Surah Hashar, we're told, right? And to the near of kin. Because what the Fatima was his son. And Ali, oh, only Ali helped him in Jang Badr. Uhud also. Only Ali did not run away. So don't you think Ali deserves? And what about Zayd bin Harith, his adopted son, change afterward to do what? So you see, we have to look at that also, right? Teach you not to grieve for the booty that had escaped you and for the ill that had befallen you. For Allah is well aware of all that you do. Go to Surah Anfal and see still the boot. He has to. It's yeah, because these people are terrible. Coveting. Let me just put it in another way, because I can't pronounce this word properly. Maybe. No, the only way I know is well, greed. You know, coveting. But I know I haven't pronounced it properly. I want to be English. I want to pronounce properly. It is not for. So, in short, what happened here? He just blame everyone. But you have to keep into consideration the eyes of Surah Hashar. It is not for and 161. It is not for a prophet to defraud. So this also come first. And whoever defrauds shall bring with him the fruits. So a prophet cannot defraud you in any spoils of war or anything. But in Surah Asharat, we are told he didn't. He just said the power belongs to Allah. It's not you who broke the houses, evacuated, banished them from their homelands, and even cut off some of the trees. But it was due to the power Allah has given the messenger. And since his blessed presence was there, you were able to do that. To what? So you believers did not have to spur. I've already done this. Do I have to do this? Gains, whatever gains God turned over to his messenger from them, God gives authority to his messengers. Here it is, over whoever he wills. It's not will, whoever he will, whoever he wills. Proper grammar. Oh, forget it, okay. God has power over all things. Sorry, I not mean to put you down. 7. Maybe I put myself down later on, I know. So don't be proud, Zahra. Whatever gains God has turned over to his messenger. Can you hear me? Is this, see? So it is for this and that. Oh, I've got my old headphones on. Let me see if the voices, my voice is, yeah. Voice is clear and loud and clear. Okay, so failure of marriage, what the abstain. Also the gains, you can see spoils. I mean, this is a chore, misappropriation of property. Okay, I cannot, I'm not good at it, but I must try. Failure of marriage, sure, Surah Azab, verse 37. What abstain from and for what he forbids, give, take, or not take. And abstain from whatever he forbids you. The messenger of Allah, not Allah. Meaning Allah and the Messenger, same association, partnership, and equal on earth. Allah's representative, Allah's messenger, no difference. But no, what he says about the polytheists and who they worship. And but in Surah Tahrim also I should put like Surah Tahrim verse 1, forbidding himself what Allah has made lawful for him, seeking to please his wives who are hypocrites, so called. 165, what? When a single disaster smites, no. Hypocrites, and then you start to, you are like, why the single disaster struck us? When you had hit them twice greatly, and you were only hit once. For Allah had power over all things. What? You suffered on the day? No. What you suffered on the day the two armies met was with the leave of Allah permission in order that He might test the believers. But you are crying and whining and cribbing. So, gone. You are not the believers. Shias are right. But I will make the Shias wrong too. Not, not because I want to, but because these Quran ayats will. 167. Here it comes. The hypocrites also, right? Test, expose, know them. These were told, come, fight in the way of Allah, or at least drive the foe from your city. Am I going back to my live stream, the previous one? So you see, here, got you, Shias. I got you right in the live stream. So don't be surprised now. Hypocrites are better. What is peace and all this? Okay, now what am I here for? I'm here for to again verify, confirm, reconfirming, and closely examining the way the ayats are put, the way he escaped us. He made us, the way he escaped. Yeah, the way his thing escaped us. He's a false prophet. And please leave Islam as soon as possible because Allah will not talk to you, that ayat. And what other ayat was I looking for here? So did I find it? I hope I'm not. You see, I'm not prepared for this. So let me just check. Surah Nahl. So you see, breaking of oaths. You keep your oaths, right? And your duty is only to convey the message, even if they turn away from you. Then why is he killing them and all this? Have to Surah Hashar ayat. But if they turn away thy duty, you only, and the translators are putting duty here. Maybe the Shias would say, but if they turn away your only duty again, maybe Sahih International. But if they turn away, then only upon you is clear notification. They have to put brackets here because the Quran ayat is like kind of, even the Arabs, maybe in Arabic it is okay. Responsibility, your only responsibility, let's say, right? But the Quran ayat doesn't have it anyways, but it means responsibility. Now, how clear can I be? But you know what I'm doing? And they recognize the favor of Allah, then they deny it, and most of them are disbelievers. See, most of them are disbelievers. Even you Muslims, you don't know, you are disbelievers. Huh? Big Sahabas, when he was present, running away, Battle of Uhud, and not even hearing him. Huh? Prophet Muhammad, just imagine, calling out, hey, come here, come here. They are running away, dispersing here and there. They created disorder. They were, and so they didn't want to fight. And Shias, you know why? Omar bin Khattab and Abu Bakr and Uthman didn't want to fight. And they're called hypocrites here. Oh, so I have to. Have you seen it? Is it enough? Why? 167 of Ali Imran. And the hypocrites also, these were told, come fight in the way of Allah, or at least drive the foe from your city. But they don't want to defend themselves from their foes who are in their city. So what great people they are, right? Okay, remind me. Who will remind me that I have to go back to where? I have to go back to kindness. That command, kindness, and also the covenant, the command, and the covenant in Surah Nahel ayat. But again, just for the sake of explaining to the Shias that these hypocrites, they're not cowards. They just want peace. They said, had we known how to fight, we should certainly have followed you. And why were they lying? Why were they making excuses? I tell you, this person was such a tyrant as Allah's messenger. They were that day nearer to unbelief than to faith. Uh-huh. Saying with their lips that was not in their hearts, but had full knowledge of Allah, had full. I skipped Allah somehow. They are the ones that say of the brethren slain while they themselves sit at ease. Huh? So are we Muslims not allowed? Like we can wear good clothes and do things comfortably, live comfortably. Just mali ghani, what do you call it? Not to do defrauding. किसी का हक नहीं लेना, right? अमानत में खयानत नहीं करना. In Urdu, it make it very passionate. But in English, if I tell you defraud and the people, it will not come inside your heart, right? I wish you English people, no, a new Urdu, okay, let it be. You know, like a Italian or something, a different way of seeing it. They are the ones that say of their brethren slain. So they're blamed for being sitting at ease? What? If only they had listened to us, they would not have been slain. Oh, yes. Don't you think so? They're right. Say, avert death from you. Okay, death is going to come. What a argument put forth if you speak the truth. Huh? Think not of those, what a clever, cunning man. Think not of those who are slain and Allah's way is dead. That's why Yazid was got the Imam Hussein. This time I think he trapped Imam Hussein. What break? Excuse me, I wanted to ask someone, please open your old Quran. No, there's no conspiracy online in the Quran. You want to open up? Just open this Quran. Huh? And go to this Quran is not a. How can a Muslim, they're going to put something here? Ed, you did not see it, Zahra, and you are shocked. Surah Hashar 59. Huh? What? It is he who turned out from their homes those who had disbelieved. Banu Nadir, from among the people of the scripture on the occasion of the first banishment. So I didn't know. I was a Quran only Shia, right? I couldn't connect what Banu Nadir did. And from among the, but religious scholars, Shias, if you're going, religious scholars, eminent, I warn you that the God will not speak to us. 77 ayat. So let them go free. Let the Shias tell them, leave Islam. Look, it from among the people of the scripture on the occasion of the first banishment, you you never thought that they would quit. What? Quit fighting? Oh, did you think like that? You see how he's not to put the words properly and how he has made us, fooled us. Did you, as a Shia, when you read this Quran, think that you never thought they would quit their houses, Yani? Oh. So they're like, no, and they're being pulled out of their houses. You mean to say that you never thought that they would quit fighting or going after the messenger and killing him? Well, they themselves thought that their strongholds would defend them against the. So they're ready in the fortresses with their swords. This is what I thought. But the punishment from Allah came upon them from quarters they little expected. He struck their hearts with terror. I think now it's fighting. It's like the fortress and, like some Khandak or what, a Khaybar battle happening. And so fortresses are there. They're hiding in the fortress. And they're ready. They've made fortresses that come. They're calling the Muslims. We don't want you in Medina, so we're going to banish you from Medina. Let's say, as a Shia, why are you living in you've come to our land. We don't want you. We don't want the messenger. We'll give you a fight. We've made fortresses in front of our houses. I was just waiting to shoot you with an arrow as you pass by or something because we don't want you. Something like that, that the Shias would think, if you, as a Shia, would think. Oh, no, but it is not like that. It is not like that. So how, as a Shia, could you now accept what I'm going to read? He struck their hearts with terror so that they demolished their houses, partially, in bracket, with their own hands. And what remained? Now this is not online Quran. And what remained of them was being destroyed at the hands of the believers. Please. Excuse me. So take. No. Zahra, Shias, don't know, haven't gone to their marjas or where Imam, a Quran expert where? Because, religious scholars, where? I mean, don't go. I mean, go. No. I don't want to be like Muhammad. Oh, God. Don't go to the Jews. Don't go to the Christians. Don't listen to them. No. Go listen to them. But what I fear for you is like, am I being like Prophet Muhammad in Surah Ashab? Oh, my God. that the people will turn away from this religion because Allah has said now, so He's better than Allah. He adopted his a son, and He could give him inheritance also, according to the pagan Arab custom way. But the punishment from Allah, here, sorry. Partially with that, okay. So take warning. And what hands, houses are broken there. And had not Allah decreed exile for them? So the reason why I'm saying don't go to the religious scholars is you are a Muslim, it is your duty to know the Quran, right? Now, how I was, I didn't ask a religious scholar, but don't know how to say this, so just let it be. Because they cut themselves off from Allah. Yeah, you see, this ayat says, because Shaqu is cut. Because if you go to Surah Al, thank you. Which Quran site application? Quran application. Cut off. Because they cut themselves off. And now remember, this ayat is not online. It is from the Play Store I downloaded. Quran. Oh my God, it could drive me nuts. We are a hard nut to crack, I must say. Right? As Shias also. So I am a hard nut to crack. Because they cut themselves off. What is the opposition? Now it is put properly. What shaku or shaqi means. Surah Qamar ayats. The moon split. Because they split from Allah and His Messenger. Comes close to splitting. Cut themselves off from Allah and His Messenger. And he who cuts himself from Allah, then Allah is severe in retribution. Or that Allah, or then should bear in mind that Allah, okay, yeah. Yes, sorry, this English doesn't matter now. You cut down no palm tree or left it standing on its roots. You cut down no palm tree. So, you know how it's put? So, no. Of course, you didn't cut down any palm tree or left it standing on its roots, but it was by Allah's leave. So that, and the Sunni tafsir, you should see, even they cannot accept it, that it was to disgrace the transgressors, not for the siege, to cut down the palm trees, or they had to make a siege for the siege there. Okay. So Sunnis are not able to see this. Just to disgrace them. Now, whatever Allah has given spoils to His Messenger. Okay, now we go. I'm not a good teacher, right? We have to go to the heart of the matter. This title here, Leave Islam. Now, let's see if the Prophet is kind. Kind? These Ashurites are screaming out loud to you, and he's misappropriated property. So what's this? Thank you. Where is it? 121 or 151? I have lost that. The Prophet never, 161. Let me show you. Surah Al Imran, verse 161. It is not appropriate for a prophet to illegally withhold spoils of war. How would you know that this prophet illegally? Which verse? From which verse? Surah Hashar verse is the only verse. I couldn't find another. I'm not prepared. It is not appropriate for a prophet to illegally withhold spoils of war. You'll say, no, he didn't withhold the spoils of war. And whoever does so, but let's also take this into account. Another translation, if not withhold the spoils of war. Let me see where the Arabic come. Oh, no Arabic come. Oh, so sorry, excuse me. 161. I go there. Surah Al Imran, Surah 3. If you ask me to follow a terrorist, Allah will not talk to me. He's misappropriated property. Quran.com. I cannot breathe. My glasses have come down, closing my, notes. It is not attributable to any prophet that he would actually unfaithfully, in regard to war booty, they're saying, and whoever betrays. What did it say here word by word? And not is for a prophet that he defrauds, right? Oh, that's why they put in regard to war booty in brackets. You know why? Because Surah Hasharats tell us that Allah restored the gains of these Jews of Medina. Do you see why Muslim cannot see? Oh, in the regard. But here in Quran ayat it says defraud, like defraud anyone. Defraud. And do you know what is the meaning of defraud? It only mean about money and property. And in other words also, no. It also mean, it has a wide connotation, defraud actually. Yes, it has a wide connotation. Yes, for money. Illegally getting money, right? Okay. No, it only money, right? By deception. Defraud mean swindler. He's a crook. To deprive of something by deception. No, wide connotation, right? Not only money. So thank you, Merriam Webster Dictionary online. To deprive of something by deception or fraud. Okay? Someone or something, to deprive of something, someone, by deception or fraud. Anyone, right? Wide connotation, defraud. Not only money. So thank you, Google search dictionary, Oxford. Was that Oxford languages? Oxford, swindle, cheat. No, it has a wide connotation, not only money, but to deprive someone of something illegally. Surah Hasharat, speaking out, screaming out loud. What is speaking out loud? Screaming out loud. You don't see it. And even if I go to the thinking how to show you in other ways. Because you see, here we have your Quran ayat telling us. So how shall I show you? 77 of Al Imran. As for those who sell the faith they owe to Allah and their own plighted word for a oath. I've given you my word. I will do it. Like that, plighted, meaning on oath. And I've sworn on Allah. So it's oath. Yusuf Ali translation, sorry I picked this one. as for those who sell the faith they owe to Allah, meaning covenant they made to Allah, right? And then we are also told, questioned will be the messenger, because if he defrauds someone, what is he? He's a false messenger. Where's that ayat? Oops. What's the number of the ayat? Forgotten now. 77? If the messenger, this problem, sorry. So I will be here where the heart is. Sorry, that's from Flesh Dance movie coming. If the messenger defraud. Quran ayat. So we come to the conclusion, no, Allah, great, one Allah. And whosoever defied Allah, Surah Anfal ayat coming, and his messenger, no, the surely severe in punishment. You let me, Surah Al Imran. You not see this? We only see what the punishments, the disbelievers, hypocrites. O messenger, tell people if you indeed love. What did I just, very bad memory, I just forgot. Hypocrites, 77. As for those who sell the faith they owe to Allah. No, they shall have no portion in the hereafter. Nay, but what the messenger defraud. As for those who sell their faith, no, if the messenger defraud, what ayat is that? No, not 77. This is about the selling faith. Oh, sorry, I've little mistake here. I'm not coming to that. It is not for a prophet. 161, sorry, 161. Oh, it is not for a prophet to defraud. Now your eyes are closed. You are so, the scalding water coming and the Surah Hajj ayat coming poured on your head. You'll be whipped with iron rods. Your eyes are closed. Fear coming. It is not for a prophet to fraud. And one Muslim, and I even thinking, recently I hear one Muslim saying, but why to such wala sahab or someone honest with you, a live stream? But why, if a messenger so bad, why would they write it down like this? But at some time, we are told, I don't know how far it is true, that the criminal, he always come back to the scene of the crime afterwards. As research done and all the psychologists or something, social studies, criminal, most of the, always they say come to the crime scene, maybe afterwards, not when the people are all there, but afterwards he come, they say like that. And also, if you are zalim, you lose your intellect. You have done so much. They say that God rip you of the grace of intellect and all, right? Maybe they say, maybe the Quran also say this, that they have become dumb, deaf, and blind, right? Like that. Yes, the Quran ayat, remember? They've become dumb, deaf, blind. Or not blind, but Suman, Bukman, like that coming. ayat from the Quran. So now he think that very cunning, very intelligent, very clever, one of a kind prophet, false prophet. But we trap him, like they say, Ali, Imam Ali. He, you see, in that ayat coming, that now the disbelievers have despaired, meaning even the hypocrites included, because Imam Ali has become the Mawla. Like, see, if you do not say this, you have not said anything, all gone. Why? Now he's Wilayat Ali. You know what is Wilayat Ali? Hypocrites scared of him. So, ek Nara Hadri is what hypocrites you send to their graves, dead. Sorry, what it means is that one Nara Hadri means that you, um, not the true falsehood uh, running away, uh, uh, defeated, right? So Imam Ali, I look at Najul Balagha, still not good. Like I say, isn't there also another way to deal with hypocrites? Hypocrites still there and giving Imam Ali a very hard time. That he turned and after Prophet Muhammad's death, he say, "Oh Rasulullah, Ya Rasulullah, your ummah has given me so much pain, pain in the neck, that we are told heresy, heresy, haris." So you see, now where we go, where do we go? Saman Bakman, that the ayat, right? They are blind, they are dumb, deaf, Quran ayat. Comprehending calls, cries, they are willfully deaf, dumb. Surah Baqarah at 171. Let's see, Surah Baqarah at 18. According to hypocrites are similar to that, they are both are deaf, blind. So, yes, deaf, in portrait. You see, hypocrites are deaf, dumb, blind. Yes, blind also. They lack understanding. So this man, he think he very good, but he not above the true God. Although he say, he brought the true one God. No. So sometime it happened and what he said to Omar bin Khattab or someone. Omar bin Khattab said that Rasulullah said not to write anything about my life and all that. That come from the Umayyad side. Sunni, Shias, right? But let me tell you, and so Harat, you are surprised why this man, if he, he also want to show that he's good in Surah Azab, and he make an unintentional mistake. But yes, they put it in Surah Azab. Azab. And they also put this in Surah Tahrim. And he can. So why he do this, right? Why is Allah? So maybe Allah somehow you can, there's a saying, you can deceive people at a time, but not all the time and all the people. Okay, so why this come? Oh Prophet, why do you prohibit yourself from what Allah has made lawful for you? seeking the approval of your wives. And Surah Maida at 87 makes the Prophet a transgressor himself. What is he telling the believers not to do? And the Surah Saf ayat, it is hateful, greatly hateful in the sight of Allah, that you say what you do not do yourself, right? So you say to the believers, do not prohibit yourselves what Allah has made lawful, the good things made lawful for you, and the transgress not. Meaning, if you do that, you are a transgressor. I've done the video uploaded on my channel on this. So why you think this come? This it should have come in a different way, but he wants to tell the people also, Ummul Mu'mineen, not the good, some of them, Ummul Mu'mineen, and they're annoying him. And they're disobedient wives. They're annoying him. Annoying, annoying, annoying. So Muslims take it. How will he thought that there will never be a Zahra alive? Right? Or something like that too, right? No. And what else could it be? Or maybe yes. Oh Prophet, why do you prohibit yourself? Oh, they made me do it. They, the Ummul Mu'mineen, not him. They compelled him. He's under duress. But they're willingly jizya paying. You see how dumb, but you don't, and clever at the same time. Clever and dumb at the same time. Here he wants to tell you, but God asked him, why do you. Now, if we, yes, God asked him, why, and why has he put it this way here? So this was perhaps Hafsa's, Quran come from Hafsa. Okay, if the Shias are going to say now that the true Quran is with Imam Ali. Osman burnt all the Qurans that we know from the Sunni hadiths and whatever, Sirat and all. Sorry, Sunni sources, Islamic sources, let's say, non-Shia. Shias also look at it, but if they may reject it or they may. So Osman burnt all the Qurans and saved Hafsa's Quran, Umar's daughters. Oh Prophet, why do you prohibit yourself? So if let's say Imam Ali coming now, and all these hypocrites against, so even Najul Balaghat contaminated, Hayatul Qulub for sure, they say, not the four authentic books of the Shias, only Al-Kafi and others. Okay, even Quran contaminated. Now can the Quran be contaminated? Did Alama Tabatabai say this? Okay, he didn't say this, but one Quran ayat explaining another Quran ayat. And you'll be stuck on this for the rest of your life. God will not speak to you. Because I can see he's a fraud. And he defrauded in Surah Ashur ayats. We are told. So you need to talk to God, and God, not on the judgment day, here in this life. Claim your divinity so that you will not be misguided and suffer like the Muslims were suffering in in Battle of Uhud, coveting the good of this booty, and this one hit army the disbeliever gave them, they started to shout, what this? Allah hasn't protected us. And if their brothers are slain, they say, oh God, why? You didn't listen, don't go to the war, don't go. Don't listen to the messenger to fight. Okay, now we come to the big part. Imam Ali has the Quran and he gives it, right? He should give it to his Shias. Shouldn't he? Imam Mahdi now has the Quran, right? So I asked Imam Mahdi long time ago, always, please explain. Because we are told about Al-Qafi, Al-Kulaini, the author who compiled, Imam Mahdi used to come and give him the hadiths from the Imams, his forefathers, progeny of Rasulullah, from Bibi Fatima Zahra. Right. Okay, so that did not come to me even from Imam Mahdi, that I write full book in sickness at home. Compile. Please give me Imam Jafar Sadiq saying and all this. But maybe Allah knows best what you want to give me. I don't know, like from Allah, by Allah's permission. If you want to break my house, I don't know, Surah Shariats. Break my heart, break my head. No, I'm telling you, that not too much. Because that would be in Surah Hajj. It's called, if it's better you take behead me, right? Than to have Allah pour, in hell, I'm in hell, and they're pouring, scalding, like boiling water on my head. And my skin comes up again and again and no, you don't want to go and don't do it. But just go and boiling water, just go and try to put your finger in. You will, just a little nail. Ooh. So let's all be Muslims, true Muslims. Let's not covet anything, anyone's. And what did it say that not to covet other people's belonging? Allah, be lawful for seek. Okay, why? God has given them, these disbelievers, enjoyment for a time, cattle, chattel, children, this, that, right? Oh, let's forget this one because, but it's important. Where am I? Huh? What is he going to say for this ayat? What is the true Quran holding? If it has been changed and all. God said, I will. But we say Ali with the Quran, and Rasulullah went with that last sermon saying, if you hold on to two things, you will never, never, never go astray. The Quran and my itrat, meaning my family members. Allah has already ordained for you the dissolution of your oaths. Breaking out, completely cancelling. No. What did they say in that other ayat? That you are to keep your oaths and Surah Nahl. Huh? And now Allah has protected you from the oaths you make. No, from dissolution of oath or yes. And Allah has already ordained for you. Ordained. He's allowed you the dissolution of your oaths, and Allah is your protector. And He is the knowing, the wise. So now we're looking at this ayat, coming back because to see if Prophet Muhammad defrauded and all, was a fraudster, number one of his time, false prophet. Surah Nahl ayat mentioned the day when we will resurrect every nation a witness. 90, 89, coming. Indeed, Allah orders justice and good conduct and giving help to relatives. It surely doesn't mean only his. I was going, I had to, because you see, your fathers, your mothers, your kinship, if they oppose Allah and the Messenger, you are not supposed to show them affection and all this. So only his near of kin. The Shias have worked it out. Makes my blood boil. kindness to what the excuse me, giving help. And one generally you can also take it. You believers, right? But not. And what he did to Habiba, Ramla, Abu Sufyan's. What coming from the Sunni? Okay, that coming from the Sunni, and the Shia will not look at that. But I've proved it that from which ayat was it that I proved it from the Quran that that's true. Oh yes, Najis, the polytheist. Abu Sufyan was Najis at that time. He was a polytheist. And then, according to the Shias, as they have researched, that Abu Sufyan was never a believer, true believer. That's why he gave us Muawiyah and against Imam Ali, and then Yazid against Imam Hussein, his sons and grandson. And so, help for the relatives and forbids immorality, okay, and bad conduct and oppression. And what else in 91 Surah Nahl? And fulfill the covenant of Allah when you have taken it, O believers, and do not break oaths. Do not break them after the confirmation, while you have made Allah over you a security. Indeed, Allah knows what you do, right? What else is there? And do not be like she who untwisted her spun thread after it was strong by taking your oaths as means of deceit between you, because one community is more plentiful. Here comes. Because the Jews are more plentiful, Madinans, in number or wealth than another community, like the Muslims of that time. Allah only tries you thereby, and He will surely make clear to you on the day of resurrection that over which you used to differ. Sunni Shias. And if Allah had willed, He could have made you of one religion and sends astray whom He wills. Forget this. So you see, what? Taking your oaths as a means of deception among yourselves. Surah Tahrim ayat 1. 2 also. Now Allah, okay, in certain severe circumstances, but Prophet Muhammad, no, there's believers, if you break oaths, then you can give some fine. That is there. But this is a total dissolution of oaths here. There's an expiation. You see, in expiation, you don't have to give anything. Oh, sorry. In expiation, you're supposed to give something for the oath that you took and then you broke it, right? So, but for dissolution, two different things. So for the believers, let's say something happens and then you accidentally break an oath. You don't mean to deceive people. And of course, here he's mentioned deceit, intention. So we don't know the intention of Prophet Muhammad. No, don't say we don't know the intention. You need to know the intention of Prophet Muhammad. And so seeping through the eyes to know the intention of Prophet Muhammad, which is quite difficult. No, I'll show you. Inference, you make inference. And when you don't have proper evidence, and evidence is coming from one side only, and not the other side. And be not like her who undoes. So here you'll say taking oaths as means of deception among yourselves. But accidentally, if you break oath, or if you make oath, or if you're under duress by the wives in Surah Tahrim, right? So let's work it out. So you are under duress, and Prophet Muhammad, now it comes to some more deep, in-depth analysis of Surah Tahrim ayat. Let me see. Where's Surah Tahrim? I don't know what I've done here. Surah Tahrim. Where did I open Surah Tahrim? And then oh, okay, I must have. Surah Tahrim ayat. What has happened here? In-depth analysis. Whether he defrauded because of Surah Hashar also and Surah Ahzab, like go and massacre them. 60, 61. He's broken houses. O Prophet, why do you prohibit yourself from what Allah has made lawful for you? Prohibit yourself because he was under duress, right? Seeking the approval of your wives. The wives are annoying him. Again, I'm going to tell you, revelations are coming on him. He can separate from his wife. Only two wives were annoying him. But why isn't he separating from them? Because take time out. Time out. Let me sort out. But this problem that is there, why are they annoying him? Because he'll have to go to Zainab bin Josh. He needs Maria the Coptic. Zainab bin Josh. He'll have to have the honey. Already has ordained for you Muslims the dissolution of your hearts. I'm like this, you see. And remember when the Prophet confided to one of his wives a statement, and when she informed another of it, what did he confide? I don't know. There are various reports on this. He wants to show that Aisha and Hafsa are bad. But what could I pick on that would and find? Oh, Surah Tawbah. He's under duress, right? His wives annoyed him. What about these people? They were not under duress? Surah Tawbah. Jizya ayat. Jizya. Yeah. Yes? Now what are you doing? Fight those who do not believe in Allah. They just do not believe in Allah or in the last day. And who do not consider unlawful. Here comes this. I would have missed this ayat. I'm quite tired and lazy right now, feeling like, lethargic, very tired mentally. But I would not. What? Here is the answer. Here is the answer. I caught him for justice's sake. I want to cry. I want to cry. It's not because I want your sympathies or emotionally black. Oh, this very bad coming from Shia. Did Imam Hussein emotionally they got us blackmailed, So I don't want to do that. Okay, I took my glasses off. Can you read this? Surah Tawbah ayat 29, sorry. So from this enough now for my heart, also I need the break. And my tea, I made and the last spoons also left for sugar and all stirring. And who do not adopt the religion until they give the jizya willingly while they are humbled. Fight those who do not believe in Allah. And do not consider unlawful what Allah and His Messenger have made unlawful. Surah Mayat. Prohibit yourself what Allah has made lawful for you. Why? So he's he's a false prophet. This is obvious. And not only that, like warlord, like Dr. David Wood pointed out. Do you see this? Haram, fight those who do not believe in Allah. And he's a defraud, a fraudster. Surah Hashar ayats. He's restored property of the Jews. They're on their homeland. You do hijrat. He's cut down their trees. He's telling the believers who did this that it was by the permission of Allah, and that you have, no say in that. If it wasn't for me, Allah, who gave me authority, you would not have been able to do all those things. And God, I wish there was no Allah at that time, His Allah and His authority given to Him, absolute authority. He can do what He pleases against whom He pleases. And you can't trust Him to do that. Breaking houses, banishing them from their homelands. So is this enough? Shias also. And if the Sunni brothers, Hazrat, people respected would like to see, it is enough. So more kindness. And so we caught him. It's enough. Let's sit on this. I hope I don't come back now because I have a lot of work to do. It's piling up, really. Thank you. Okay? I just want to close my eyes now and not get up. Sorry, I'm really tired. So I will have to take a break. Do not forget, Allah will turn His face away from you if you believe in. So, okay, just last. Allah will turn. So going back to my video introduction.
Before God turns away from you, Allah will neither address them, look at them, nor.
Look at this, 377. Al Imran, chapter 3 of the Quran, verse 77. There shall be no share in the life to come for those who sell away the covenant of Allah and their oaths. Let me just go slowly and softly. Their oaths for a trivial gain. Trivial gain. What is the covenant of Allah? What is the command? To be kind, to do justice, to help the family, kin, kith, and is the command of Allah to fight those who do not believe in Him? Break their houses also. Children and women are there, elderly people, sick people. Surah Asharat. Cut trees off. And how they cover it up. And then restored property from them. What is left over is for Allah, and Allah has restored it for and to the messenger. Is for the messenger and has restored this property. Can't say it properly in sequence, sorry. In order. Surah Hasharat. On the day of resurrection, Allah will neither address them, look at them, nor will He purify them. A painful chastisement lies ahead of them. So whether there are these gory, terrible punishments, awful, horrific, but at least not, or there or not, in hell, but Allah will neither address them, look at them. So you will not be addressed by Allah because you are following a prophet that he will be a witness to you on the day of judgment. You will raise up with your imam also, and this prophet will be a witness. Surah Nahl ayat. And so, and what else is there? Look at them, nor really purify them out. So please, you don't want, if Allah can't speak to you, there's a way. He's able to speak to you in this life, and he's a false prophet, right? I just established again and again I've been. So what happened? You are missing out on this, that he look away from you, Muslims, because you are following this defrauder, this one who broke the covenant of Allah, oaths, taking their oaths for a trivial gain, using their oath for a trivial gain. All this, oath for a trivial gain. To protect themselves from the annoying wives, taking oath like that, and then what he'd say to the Christians, Jews and Christians, fight them. Tell the Muslims, fight them until they pay the jizya, and unlawful make a lawful, unlawful, and this, playing around. Ali Imran verses also. You are misguiding people. Ahle Kitab, you are corrupting them, you are making them apostates. So it is established now, at least a little bit more, that the Prophet Muhammad is not only a terrorist of his kind, religious, false prophet, terrorist, warlord, warmonger, warlord, the king of but what Dr. David Wood said is better, like in that way, warlord, caravan robber. Of course, it's not surprising. Surah Hashar ayats. And he could have boiling water thrown on you, even. And what we are told in Surah Hajj. Not surprising. So people scared of him. And what? So I have to expose hypocrite. According to the Quran ayat, hypocrites should be exposed, and you should be able to differentiate between who is a believer and who is a hypocrite, so that you don't, you know who to go to for guidance, counseling, this, that. Counseling, marriage counseling, you don't go to Prophet Muhammad. I already established this from Surah Azab verses. And so, is this enough now? Okay? For me too. And I think I need a break. Thank you very much. An hour ago. Thank you very much. I will come back later. Leave this religion, please. Thank you. And save yourselves and talk to God. And let God communicate with you and not turn his face away from you.